What if one of history's most powerful rulers wasn't even born in the country she ruled? Meet Catherine the Great, a woman who went from foreign princess to Empress of Russia and changed an empire forever. Catherine the Great was born in 1729 as Sophie of Anhalt-Zerbst, a small German principality with a name that barely fits on a map. She wasn't royalty, more like royalty adjacent. But Sophie had something far more powerful than status: ambition. At just 14 years old, Sophie was sent to Russia to marry the future emperor, Peter III. She quickly learned the language, studied Russian culture, and even converted to the Russian Orthodox faith. New country, new religion, new name. Sophie became Catherine, but her marriage, a disaster. Peter III was immature, unpredictable, and not exactly emperor material. Meanwhile, Catherine was reading philosophy, studying politics, and quietly building alliances. Let's just say, only one of them was preparing to rule. In 1762, Catherine made her move. With support from the military, she staged a coup against her own husband. Peter III was forced to step down, and shortly after, he mysteriously died. Coincidence? History still debates that one. But one thing was clear. Catherine was now Empress of Russia. Catherine didn't just take power, she transformed it. She expanded Russia's borders, strengthened the economy, and turned the country into a major European power. She was deeply influenced by Enlightenment thinkers, promoting education, supporting the arts, and even writing letters to famous philosophers. Yes, she was basically running an empire and networking intellectually at the same time. Catherine also founded what would become one of the greatest art collections in the world, the Hermitage Museum. She believed Russia should not just be powerful, but cultured. But her reign wasn't perfect. While Catherine embraced Enlightenment ideas, many peasants remained poor and oppressed. Rebellions broke out, including a massive uprising that challenged her rule. Power, it turns out, is never simple. Catherine ruled for over 30 years, one of the longest reigns in Russian history. When she died in 1796, she left behind a stronger, larger, and more influential Russia, from outsider to empress, from Sophie to the Great. Catherine the Great proved that power isn't just inherited. Sometimes it's taken, and sometimes it changes the course of history.